Welcome back to CDN. I'm Merrick Maggio, and for today's advisory address, Mr. Potasic is here to speak about some updates regarding Corsairs Care, which is going to take place on May 8th.
Good evening, Carmel Catholic, and Merry Christmas. I am here in the CDN studio to give you some updates on Corsairs Care 2026. So we're off to a pretty solid start, but we do have some work to do. So in a moment, the slideshow will be up and running, and we'll be walking through some information. So you will need your cell phones for this advisory. That is not a April Fool's Day joke. You do need your cell phones. So advisory teachers and students, if you could at this time have your cell phones in hand, you will need to access them during this presentation. So thank you. Here we go. So the Corsairs Care update for today. Just to give you a reminder, the funds that we're raising for Corsairs Care this year is going to be split between supporting our two founding communities, the Sisters of Charity, the Blessed Virgin Mary, and the Carmelites, as well as providing funds to update the Student Center with a coffee bar or oasis, whatever your pleasure may be with calling that. But that's what we're raising funds for this year. So we need all hands on deck to get behind this fundraising effort. So the Corsairs Care donation platform is new this year. It's a program called Boost My School. And every one of you, including faculty and staff, have received an email with a unique login and code to share with your friends and family. Okay, it's a very simple procedure. All you do is share the code, and if you look in the slide right there, that yellow box is what you click on to make your donation, and there's even a spot then to identify who the donation is going to. It's very, very user-friendly, and it's a general link for everyone. So here's our current leaderboard. Looks like Sophia Ortiz is in the school lead right now, followed by Olivia Graham and Jackson Dick and Sophia, I believe. So we have a pretty solid leaderboard starting off for Corsairs Care, but we have very few participants. Within the advisories, looks like Polis's advisories in the lead, but you can see the other advisories, they got some work to do, right? And some advisories are not even on the board at this point. So we have a lot of work to do before May 8th, Carmel. Right now we are at 1% of the total school population participating in this fundraiser. We need to see that number increase significantly. You can see that we have raised a total of $3,124 as of last night when I made this slideshow presentation. So that number may have gone up slightly, but that's where we're about at, Carmel. And when you log into your code, you'll see that there's also a feature to share at the bottom. I believe that's Facebook and X, and you can email it, you can link it to whatever social media accounts you happen to use, but those features are there for you to use. Now you'll see also there's a QR code. You'll find many QR codes throughout this presentation. Highly encourage you to take a picture, take a snapshot. Do what you need to do to get that code in your phone right now, so you could start spreading the word, especially to your parents, right? This QR code will bring you to the general donation page. Okay, but like I said, you also received an email from Boost My School that has your unique code as well. Either one works, right? It's keeping it as simple as possible for you this year. But the QR code right now, if you could all at this time, please take a picture of that QR code. It'll bring you to the main donation page, so you can start sharing that with as many people as you can. Like I said, the good news is they don't have to do much work. Once they click on that donation page, they'll immediately be asked to search for who they want the donation to go to. And it's a simple search by last name or first name. The list of everyone will come up as they search for you. Okay. But again, if you would like that direct email link, it's in the direct link is in your email, or simply come and see me and I will share that with you as requested. Okay. But again, it's as user-friendly as it could possibly be. So make sure you are doing that. Like I said, the funds raised will be for the new coffee station, as well as helping out the Carmelites and BVMs with their specific mission. Now, the BVMs have asked us to help them support a fundraising endeavor called Bethany House of Hospitality. It provides housing support for young immigrant women as they journey towards independence. So I don't think the movie's playing, but you could see here that we do have a BVM on that board. You could see her in the lower right-hand section of the picture right there. But Bethany House of Hope is a great fundraising support for young immigrant women to get their feet on the ground, to help support them as best this group of nuns who have come together can. On the other hand, the Carmelites have asked us to help fundraise for the local St. Vincent de Paul food pantry. I understand there's a food pantry that operates out of both Santa Maria and Mundelein, as well as Annunciation. Those are the two efforts that we will be supporting, along with the Coffee Oasis. Now, the question you all have been waiting for is who won the t-shirt design contest? We had over 600 votes come in for these 4 designs that were chosen, and the winner is, congratulations, Francis Johnson, class of 27. That is the winning design. It was a very neck and neck competition between 2 of the designs, but Francis Johnson ended up getting about 45 more votes than the others. So congratulations, Francis Johnson. That is your 2026 Corsairs Care t-shirt. We are also going with t-shirt colors this year instead of the tie-dye. So you can see the seniors will be in blue and the juniors in purple, sophomores in red, freshmen in green. Our preschool kids will be in yellow and the faculty will be in black. If you have not yet joined the fundraising page, please do that right now. I'm running out of time, so if you would take a picture of this screen, if you need to get the code for your Google Classroom page, or simply email me. We need all hands on deck. We could do this together, Carmel. There's the QR code once again. Now, quickly, we have the 25K. We knew this year, instead of doing 5K, we're going to do 25K. Many, many laps around. I don't know, a math teacher could figure out how many laps that is to do a 25K. Just kidding. It is a 5K, May 8th. Share your QR code, please, if you would, as well as this code. Now, Street Scenes 2026 was a huge success. We had over $360,000 raised, but we need your help this year. So I'm going to end with this. If you could all take a screenshot of this QR code and vote for the Street Scenes theme for 2027. We're looking for student involvement in choosing the theme for Corsairs Care 2027, as well as seeing if students are interested in restoring or reviving the Street Scenes Student Night in 2027. So thank you for all you do, Carmel. We need more and more participation, so share that QR code. Please vote for the Street Scenes theme, and have a very, very Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and a blessed Holy Week.
That's all for today's advisory address. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you.